Chrissy ASMR. Relax, sleep, dream. Hello there. You seem to finally be awake. Good. You might be a little disoriented, and that's okay. I am your Grim Reaper. Don't panic, it's okay. Everything has a time where it expires, and you happily met your end. This is just a transitional period, and I'm here to check in with you and walk you through this process and the next steps. How does that sound? Please, no thrashing around, no screaming, no. You can cry and mourn your previous life if you need to, but just rest assured, everything that you needed to ever have done has been done. All that is left to do is rest, recuperate, and see what's next. So, I am going to ask you a few questions here, just to make sure we are on the same page of where you are right now and who you were. What was your birth or given name? And what is your chosen name? Good. Next, could you please tell me your date of birth? If you are aware of the time, I would love to know that as well. But if you are not or cannot remember, no worries. Okay. Very good. Next, do you remember where you were born? Now I'm making other notes, such as, consciousness. If there's any sort of disorientation, we'll clear that up. So, a few things I would like to go over today. I'm going to be measuring around your natural body, measuring if there was anything left in life, measuring good or bad fortune, measuring any sort of overlapping karma that didn't seem to make its way to you for the end of life cycle, okay? So if you don't mind holding still. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Good. Next. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A little closer here. Good. Very good. Now, with all of that measured, I'm going to do a couple calculations. Good. Okay. Next, I'm going to go in, and if there are any negative or lingering emotions, either from you or previous loved ones or previous not so loved ones, I'm just going to take those and collect those memories. It is an easy process and it's not painful. Oh, my hand. Well, you see, the world that you come from, I'm sure you know, is full of natural beings, but sometimes there exist supernatural beings that enjoy playing tricks on the natural beings. And sometimes those energies cling or linger after death. And this is a safe way for me to excise those from you. I am just one Grim Reaper of many, and we all have been given the gift of this kind of arm. It's for your protection and for mine, so have no worries, okay? Good, okay. So, I'm going to go in and check around that energy, those lingering memories, and And I will remove anything that is necessary to remove. And if there's anything that needs to go into the memory cycle, or anything that could benefit you after this, during the next part, I will leave those. If there's anything extremely strong that we don't want to put into the memory cycle, well, I have these gilded shears, and we will just clip those away. It is extremely painless, and you don't need to worry about any sort of discomfort during this next part, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to go in and I'm going to pluck. There's a couple things that were at the forefront of your life toward the end that are very easy to see, so I don't have to dig very deep for those. Pluck, 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 pluck. There's a few things a little deeper. I'm going to use this hand to grab those. Pluck, 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 pluck. Couple barriers here. I'm going to remove those. Very good. Next, I'm going to reach here, grab, pull, and snip. Pull, snip. Pull, snip. Pull, snip. It's okay if you can't see what I'm grabbing. Pull, snip. Pull, snip. It's safer for me to touch it with this hand. Pluck and a little thicker. Snip. Pluck. 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 Okay, now there are some fraying ends around you. I'm just going to get a little closer and snip in these areas. I don't need to pluck these. This next part is going to be nice and easy. No discomfort, no pain. You might feel a little warm or tingly. If you'd like, why don't you tell me about one of your happiest memories? It can be when you were a child, an adult, with friends. A memory where you were happy in the moment. Don't allow your entire life to be tainted by little drops of anger here and there. Don't allow your well of life to be poisoned, okay? This is a time to rest. You can finally rest. Mm-hmm. 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 Of course. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tell me about a moment that you felt truly free. Good. For this next part, I want you to carry that feeling and just know that you are now truly free from all mortal binds, anything holding you down. You are free and you are good to rest. This next part is easy. I hope you enjoy it. I may or may not see you again, but I think you'll like what comes next. Enjoy the next